What's up, everybody? Welcome to Unparalleled Universe for another action figure review, and today we'll be looking at these new Muppet figures from Diamond Select. So let's take a quick look at the packaging here. Along the side it says the Muppets. On the front you're able to see the figures. There's Kermit, Robin, Bean Bunny, and you're able to see the accessories that they come with. And here on the side you got a nice shot of Kermit. And on the back you're able to see the figures that come in this set and the other figures in the wave. And you also got Gonzo poking out the side here and Rizzo coming down from the top. So this is the standard packaging that Marvel Select uses, but it looks really nice. I really like the fact that they used a white background. It does kind of look funny because the figures are so small in the big packaging, but they still look really nice in the package. And here's a really quick look at the three of them outside of the package before we look at their articulation. So yeah, they look really nice. I'm really happy with them. So let's take a look at Kermit's articulation. His head can go side to side, and it could go up and down. Goes down a nice amount, and it comes up a nice amount. And for his arms, they could come out to the side. They can swivel. So that means they could go forward and back. It doesn't really have an upper bicep cut, but it's able to swivel. He has single jointed elbows that also swivel. His wrists can swivel and hinge. And for his legs, they're able to come out to the front about that much. And they can move to the side. He has single jointed knees that also have a swivel. And his ankles actually have a rocker, so that's pretty cool. And they could also tilt. So he has a good amount of articulation, and all of it works really good for anything that you'd need Kermit to do. So I'm really happy with the articulation. And I was afraid that the joints would feel kind of brittle or something, but they don't. They're all pretty solid. And as for Robin, he has some articulation, but not really. So he's more of just an accessory. But his arms can go up and down. And his head can move side to side. And it could tilt like a little bit. It feels like it's on a ball joint, but it doesn't move too much. And then his legs could kind of wiggle around. So not much really going on, but I mean, what could you expect? He's tiny. He can't really fit any articulation in there without making his limbs look too big or his elbows look weird. So I'm happy with them. And as for Bean, he also has very little articulation, but he does have a little bit more than Robin. His head can go side to side. And it could also tilt around a little bit. His arms come out a little bit and come forward. They can go back. His wrist actually has a swivel, which is pretty cool. And his legs could move forward. And that's about it. Now let's take a look at the accessories from the set. Comes with a banjo for Kermit, which is really nice. I'm excited about that. Comes with a guitar for Kermit. And it also comes with this little director's chair. And it comes with this little stool. And he also comes with this little log, so when it's time to bust out Rainbow Connection, he's ready. And here's a closer look at the accessories. Like always, Diamond Select does a really nice job with the accessories. They really go the extra mile with the accessories. And they're always sculpted really nice. You can see a lot of cool details in this here. The guitar is sculpted really nice as well. It doesn't have as much paint as I would have expected. And this little stool is pretty nice. But there isn't really any paint detail, and it does feel a little brittle, but it's still very cool. And then you got the banjo, and this is my favorite accessory. And I really like how this strap is kind of solid here, so it hangs on Kermit really nice. Then you have this director's chair that looks really good, but just like the stool, it's really brittle. I'm afraid that I'm gonna break it, but it looks very cool. I'm really happy that they included that. And for some size comparisons, here they are next to Marvel Select Spider-Man and Marvel Select Black Panther. I wasn't really sure who to compare them to. I know that they're 7-inch scale figures, so I decided just to put them with some other 7-inch figures, and I think they scale pretty well for 7-inch figures. I mean, you can see Kermit is right next to their thigh, which I think is where he would be. And here they are next to Gonzo and Camilla. And I'll be reviewing them next. I'll put a link in the description below once I have that up. But I'm really happy with how they all look together. I can't wait to get Fozzie and Scooter. And here's a closer look at the sculpt. And I think they did a really great job on the sculpt. It is very simple, but I think they did a really nice job at hiding all the joints and still making them functional. Like, the joints aren't like ugly at all. You hardly even notice them. So I think that's very cool. The paint is nice, but mine is a little messed up in the mouth. And around the eyes isn't quite perfect, but it's not a big deal. It isn't super sloppy or anything, so I'm very happy with it. And as for Bean Bunny, some of the paint is messed up here on the ears. I don't know if you could see that. Some of the pink went over. But aside from that, the paint's pretty nice. Oh, here on the eye too, there's a little mark, but it's no big deal. And yeah, the sculpt is really nice. And aside from those two little marks, the paint is really nice. And with Robin, I didn't really see any flaws with the paint. And the sculpt is good, so that's cool. So that's it for the review. Overall, I'm really happy with this set. I like the fact that they included 3 different characters, even though 2 of them are a lot smaller and they're just more like accessories. It's really cool to get them because, you know, there's pretty much no way that they would just put those guys out by themselves. So I like the fact that they're doing that. And yeah, overall, it's a really good set. Really nice accessories. Diamond Select did a really good job on the main figure, which is Kermit. I'm really happy with it. I was kind of afraid that his limbs were going to be a little brittle because I heard a lot of bad things about the Nightmare Before Christmas Jack Skellington Select figure. I heard that it broke. I didn't pick it up myself, but I heard a lot of people say that theirs were breaking and things like that. But I'm really happy to say that with Kermit, that's not the case. He's really good, pretty durable. And yeah, overall, just a really nice set. So I'm really happy to have them. I can't wait to see what other figures they come out with. I know they got Wave 2 announced, and you know, it looks pretty good. I'd really like to see them do like some specific waves, like based on some of the movies. Like, I'd really love if they did some Muppet Christmas Carol stuff, because that's one of my favorites, man. That'd be dope. But yeah, so it's a really good set. So I'm really happy to have it. I can't wait to get Fozzie Bear and Scooter. So. And I really want to thank Diamond Select for sending this out to me to review. I think that was really great of them to do, and I really appreciate it. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. And also, please be sure to check out CoolToyReview.com. And that's it. Thank you very much. Peace.